Hello, mates. Good morning. You're all having a... Oh, fuck, I gotta take this phone call. Yo. Thanks, guys. Let's take that. Hello, mates. Alright, what are we doing today? Okay. Alright. So, I know we have a bunch of new AI videos to watch. AI slop. You guys have been requesting. What the? Okay. What should we start with? Skywalker Stories just posted an AI video. Speak of the Dev. This one right here. Duel of the Fates. Fuck, he's doing Duel of the Fates? Okay. That's something I can get behind. Okay. So if you didn't know, let me give you a little bit of info. Duel of the Fates. Hold on. Let me make myself bigger here. Duel of the Fates is the original episode 9 script and story that Colin Trevorrow made. Now, it was leaked online. It was released online. I don't know if he did it or whatever. But it was miles better than what we got with episode 9, actual episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. Now, if you'll remember, there was this video that I made. Where is it? And he ended up messaging me. This one. Original episode 9, Duel of the Fates, Kylo Ren, Vader's Castle. So he ended up actually messaging me and saying that that's exactly how he envisioned the scene. And essentially I was taking his script and just kind of like doing it with Benny Productions. So if you remember this video.
Hey everyone, hope you're having. The terrain is obsidian-like.
This is what we created for that scene where
spike in the distance.
he goes to this dope-ass temple.
Could hope to command in your...
Anyways. So it would seem that now, with AI, Skywalker Stories is going to be running through that script, or at least going through some of the more exciting parts. So this is kind of like the first time that the public can see the closest thing to the real thing for Episode 9's original story, Duel of the Fates. This is the first one, so I bet you there's going to be a ton more that come after this. So let's watch it, see what it is. Oh, he's jumping right to their fight. She's supposed to... She's supposed to lose a an arm or a leg or something like that. I remember. Holy shit, that looks so freaking real. All right, let me shrink myself a little bit here. There you go. Okay. Vader's throne, just like from Kenobi.
Leave me alone.
This is where the dark path leads. An empty tomb.
Oh, so he literally took the scene that I made. Wow, this is insane!
And where did your path lead?
Chat, we are literally... This is the beginning of us getting the sequel trilogy from Colin Trevorrow. This is absolutely wild for me to watch.
You're a ghost.
I know what you're searching for, Ben.
It's a little too close.
Your master promised you strength, but you feel hollow.
I'll soon be more powerful than any Jedi. Even you.
Are you sure?
Crazy.
Go home, Ben.
Crazy.
Go home to Leia.
Let me show you this. The original concept art photo for Duel of the Fates right here, which is what you just saw. Where he grabs the actual saber. So all of these are original concept arts. Like, the movie was arguably, not even arguably, the movie was literally a million times cooler and better than what JJ gave us. So much better. Okay? Look at this. Look at this. Dude, the idea of Tor Valum, and then they go back to Coruscant and everything like that. Bro, if he continues this series, this is going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun. Anyone saying like, oh, AI is bad? Yep. However you want to feel about AI, this is giving us more real Star Wars than actual Disney. And then to double down on that, Disney has invested $1 billion into Sora AI. And then on top of that, they've just announced that just in 6 months in the fall, they're going to be releasing their first fully AI generated content on Disney Plus subscription service. So, I mean, they're going more than all in, bro. They are. And then from there, they announced that they want to potentially release movies and shows that are all AI. So, let's get back to this reaction.
Lord Vader, young Skywalker will soon be ours. I have foreseen it. But we must prepare for the unforeseen. Should he strike me down, you will take him to the Remnicor system. There you will find Tor Valum, master.
Detail is crazy. You can see why these money-hungry companies are just completely going to switch over to AI. But the thing is, it still requires artists. It still requires people to make these things. It's not like you can just telepathically tell a machine to make this. There has to be a shit ton of artists that go in there and not only just, prompt or whatever, but maybe even creating their own AI system that creates this stuff with their characters. But then also, I believe there are talks about them giving royalties to all of the actors. So it's kind of like the actors don't have to do shit anymore, but they get a royalty, they get a payment from using their likeness. It's kind of a win-win.
Of the Sith Lord who instructed me. Here the son of Skywalker will acquire a great ability beyond what you could hope to command in your damaged state. With it, he will harness the untapped power of Mortis. At last, we will realize the destiny.
The combat is getting a little bit better. Still junk, but it's getting better. Oh, her arm's gone, dude. Was it the leg? She loses something. Bro, we're now gonna get this. This is freaking sick.
What did you see?
I saw a mountain. 2 thrones in the rock.
He reversed that shot.
Kylo Ren was changed.
You saw the future.
Yeah. Nah, so Skywalker Stories is doing something different, man. There's definitely something you could tell, like the progression of what he's been doing with the mouths. It started out shit, but he's doing. I know he's doing something, and he's definitely getting better at it because now it's looking photorealistic. It's slowly getting there. I give him another 3 months.
Kylo saw it too. I could feel him. Like he was there with
Wow, they now have facial expressions. That's
me.
Where?
and like honestly, if people are like upset about this, dude, I'm not even paying attention to that because there are so many people that are excited about this. And sure, like go watch The Acolyte if that's what you want, but this is more of the closer to George Lucas Star Wars than we are getting. And so I would rather this is scratching my itch, you know what I mean? Whereas Disney, I'm like, what are they giving us? They haven't given us shit. They ruined Luke. This is like the little glimpse of fake, false hope or redemption that we can get in a little fantasy land of fantasy Star Wars. It's trippy.
Mortis.
This is already better than the sequels. This is fun. It's crazy.
What do you know of Mortis?
Oh my god.
It's an ancient place. From a time before the Jedi, before the Sith. 2 thrones, 2 powerful beings. One of darkness, the other of light. Together, they brought balance. But it's a myth.
What in the hell? Look at how the water moves. I'm sorry. I have to just like appreciate how the technology is advancing so fast. And people can hate that all they want, but just like George said about AI, it is a tool. And he said the same thing about AI with how we should respond to it. And people say, you know, when we were riding horses and carriages and the combustion engine came around, people were we supposed to say, no, we're just sticking to the horses? No, it's a tool and you have to use it in a ethical, positive way. And if it's going to be used like this to actually give us Star Wars, hey, the studios aren't giving it to us. They're putting AI content on Disney Plus. The fans are creating this. So, let me know how you feel about it. To me, this is awesome.
If you remember. Beneath the Temple of Mortis lies a power beyond anything the Jedi have ever known. If Kylo reaches the temple, all we've fought for will be lost. You have to confront him.
You want me to kill Leia's son?
The Force guides us toward balance. It doesn't always show us what we want to see.
Balance. Dark suffocates the light. Light extinguishes the dark. Over and over. How is that balance?
I know that anger. I had it.
Guys, this isn't like a fan written thing. This is written by Colin Trevorrow. The whole script is out. This is what we were supposed to freaking get. I'm so fucking excited about this. You have no idea, and it looks this good. Like, never mind, it kind of looks like shit with the mouths. In a few months' time, I bet you in like 6 months, he's gonna go back and redo the whole thing, and then release a probably 2-hour version of this, just the whole script. I see what he's gonna do. I already know.
My father had it too.
So says my master. And his master before him. 1,000 masters. So eager to tell us how to live. I spent my whole life wanting a family. Now I've got one. I won't abandon them.
The Force is speaking to you, Rey.
Maybe I'm not who it thinks I am.
Who are you?
I'm no one.
If that's what you believe, the last Jedi is dead.
Maybe he is.
Oh. Whoa! Yeah. Way better writing than what JJ gave us. Yo, Colin Trevorrow probably gonna be watching this on his freaking cinema screen. Some popcorn, enjoying. Like, holy shit. Nah, I'm not gonna say this. Let's just say you might get the original Kenobi movie. Maybe. It's like a Star Killer kind of thing. Damn, bro, that was his best work. That was his best work yet. 3 hours ago, 6,000 views, bro. This has to blow up. This has to blow up. Wild. What do you guys think about it? I know chat's going to be mixed with the reviews, but I truly think that this is the closest that we're now going to be getting to, you know, the real sequel trilogy, or at least, you know, something much better than what we got. Okay, let's get a poll going. So regardless how you feel about AI, did you like that? Let's see what chat says. It was only, how many? 100 people are here? The script is still bad, though? No. The script is actually pretty good. It's not bad at all. Compared to, like, where could he go after episode 8? You know? He's kind of stuck, bro. Yeah, bro, he's come a long way. Pretty good. Pretty good. I want him to do the Tor Valum stuff. That's going to be cool. Yeah, like this shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, this. Bro, Tor Valum. He's like an ancient being. He was like 9,000 years old. Very cool. Very cool idea. At least it was something, you know? Better than what we got. Crazy. Crazy. If you would have told me this is what it would have looked like, you know, a year ago or 2 years ago. This another one? So Anakin's first hour. No, we watched this, didn't we? Yeah. Watched that. Oh, he's got a new one. He has 2 new ones I didn't watch. A stormtrooper's point of view at the Battle of Endor. All right, let's go for it.
You think you know what it's like to be in the 501st? You know nothing. You're a joke.
What's that? Do you hear that?
We're under attack! Under attack? How can we be under attack? I thought we were setting a trap. Let's move back to the base. What are those little huts in the trees? Those creatures live up there. So uncivilized. Keep your eyes open for enemies. Shoot anything that moves if it's not wearing an Imperial uniform. The base is this way, right? I don't know. Everything looks the same. Take cover!
Are you okay? Are you all right? I think your head's falling off. You okay? What the hell? Alright, this one's kind of losing me. Can jump to the Death Star being exploded. Kaboom.
Look.
Impossible.
Do we ever see someone
It's
balding
over.
in Star Wars? Like bald, yeah, but balding.
Over? Come on. We've lost stations before. Fleets. Commanders. Why would this be different?
This one's not really that great, in my opinion. Let's see what we got with Dooku.
I never imagined I would return to this world. Not like this, not alone, not without you. I have stood before armies, councils, and kings, but none of them ever frightened me as much as the truth does now. The truth that I failed you in more ways than I can bear to speak. You were always the one who believed in people, in balance, in the living force. I tried to shape you into something great, but in the end, you were the one who shaped me. When they brought me the news of your death, something inside me shattered. The Jedi said they mourned you, yet they ignored every warning you ever gave them. They praised your wisdom, yet punished you for acting on it. They didn't deserve you. Perhaps neither did I. If I had been there, if I had stood beside you, would you still be alive? Would any of this have happened? Would I have fallen so far? I tell myself that I walk this darker path for justice, for the galaxy, for a better order. But the truth, Qui-Gon, the truth is that after losing you, I no longer had anything left to guide me back to the light. You were the last part of me that still believed, the last part of me that still cared. When you died, hope.
I don't know why, like, fucking hell, it's so simple. Like, they have the visuals down pat, but why can't you just hire a voice actor? You know? Like, let's just hire a voice actor to run through the lines, bro. You could get even a fan that sounds good. And otherwise, you just... This is where the whole AI slop narrative comes from. It's just... anything that feels soulless or hollow, and that's the problem. It's I want to enjoy it, but at the same time, it's like your brain is constantly going back to, okay, it looks like Count Dooku, looks like Darth Tyrannus, Sir Christopher Lee, but it sounds like a Bonzi buddy, you know, and that's what ruins the immersion. So, voice and sound really need to be focused on because they're really important. So it's hard for me to get into this because the voice is just so, it's the cadence and the roboticness. It's just, it needs to be a real human. Unless it's done in the way that Skywalker Stories did it with his voice. But it's just too robotic.
Died with you. Forgive me, my apprentice, for not protecting you, for not listening to you, for not being the man you believed I could be. Had you...
It's that, the problem is it pumps it out in the same sort of speed. So no matter what he's saying, there's no emphasis on any words or vowels or anything like that. It's just straight, stagnant. You know, that's what ruins it.
Lived, everything would have been different. Perhaps that is why fate took you before your time, to leave me alone with the consequences of what I am becoming.
Sounds too much like Snape.
Goodbye, Qui-Gon. This galaxy will never know.
Yeah, you're right. It would
lost,
be better as a silent
But I
movie.
will carry your memory, even as I walk a path.
Do you think they slow down the voice to draw out the minutes to YouTube? I mean, it's possible, you know. Once I told them to start making the shit 8 minutes long, because then it's going to get seen more. They've all been doing 8 minutes, right? And there's a special reason for that, is because YouTube will promote your video longer and better and push it out there more. Because then you can put more ads on it, and YouTube will put more ads on it if it's 8 minutes or longer. So your video gets seen more, you get paid more for it, your channel grows more, YouTube favors you. That's my theory on it. And so, and it works. Ooh, he's at 66 videos. What a moment in time. 66 vids. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't really think there's anything else I want to react to, is there? You got anything else going on? Ooh, ricotta. Huh. What's this? Like a video game.
4,000 years before the rise of the Galactic Empire, when Darth Revan reached into the forgotten past, he did not awaken wisdom. He awakened memory. Memory of a power that had conquered the galaxy. Long before the Republic was born. Long before the Jedi.
Okay, that's good.
This was the Infinite Empire. Before the galaxy knew masters, it knew only distance. Worlds turned in silence, unclaimed and unobserved, bound by gravity and chance alone. On a volcanic world later known as Rakata Prime, life endured under constant pressure. The land was hostile. Survival demanded strength, not reflection. Among the Rakata, dominance was instinct, and emotion was not weakness. It was necessity. Then, without warning or understanding, something changed. In moments of extreme stress, the world itself responded. The environment reacted to the inner state of living beings. Across the world, others experienced the same phenomenon. They learned quickly that calm produced nothing. Balance yielded no response. But intensity, fear, pain, rage was answered immediately. What began as coincidence became pattern. What began as pattern became opportunity. The Rakata came to understand the Force not as mystery, but as resource. They tested it. They provoked it. They forced it to appear again and again. At first, the land itself was used. Natural hollows, stone depressions, confined spaces where suffering could be sustained and observed. When that was not enough, the environment was altered. Stone was cut. Channels were carved. Materials were placed where reactions were strongest. For the first time, flesh and construction were joined with intent. Crude chambers became mechanisms. Mechanisms became systems. Through confinement and design, the Force could be drawn, guided, and held. The Infinite Empire did not rise through revelation or unity. It rose through mastery of pain. By the end of this age, the Rakata no longer reacted to the Force. They operated it. And when a species learns to enslave the Force itself, the sky ceases to be a boundary.
The choice of music, wait, you don't like the music? What do you guys think so far? Cool hoodie. Thanks, man. We're restocking, what is today? 9th? We should have restock in 12 days. Just about. So I'll make a post. Because there's a lot of, like, this is like the most sold out hoodie that we've ever had. Merch item I've ever had. So, and we have another design coming too. It's pretty cool. I like this guy's videos because they're a little bit different. They're more movie based. You can tell like the way he shoots his stuff, like the way he programs it or prompts it, the angles and everything. Like he understands storytelling, I feel like. So the way he builds it is nice because it flows well for the most part. They're like all these little shots. It's
This was their first vessel. Not a fleet. Not a design refined by time. A single construct, born from experimentation, domination, and raw force manipulation. They did not build it with engines or metal alone. Its structure was fused from stone, alloy, and living force energy, shaped through suffering and control. The ship did not respond to navigation systems or commands. It responded to pain. This vessel was never meant to travel space as others would. It was meant to tear through it.
I agree, documentary style. This is better than all of Disney Star Wars. Love this comment. Not bad. Too bad we can't get anything close to this. Looks like a shitty video game. Why you gotta be negative? Weird. Acolyte Logic would have their structures burning down like it's they're freaking brick structures burning down from fire.
Activated, space did not open willingly. It strained, folded, and yielded under pressure the Rakata themselves barely understood.
Chad, do you want me to keep watching this? I mean, sometimes I don't really talk much because I'm just enjoying the... I'm not really a big talker for watching something new. I feel like the Rakata would be more silent horror. Give us a trilogy about this. Yeah. It's just wild now because we can just... Fans can just make whatever from AI. You know? Is this a story about the advanced species in Star Wars? No, I think you're thinking about the Yuuzhan Vong. That comes like, that's on the other side of the spectrum, on the side of the timeline. Chapter 4 Jedi Outcast? Oh, cool, really? I love that we're getting all the the talented AI guys in here. It's cool. Would you ever dabble in AI to create the Star Wars stories you wish we got instead of the slop Disney handed us? Yeah, of course. And I did one already. I don't know if you missed it, but yeah, I already made one, man. Let's see if I can bring it up for you. It was this one right here. This is our first one ever doing an AI project. First pass, first Star Wars. Here, this one.
Skywalker was spotted at Kenobi's old place.
Jabba will pay extra to the...
Yeah. So.
I don't trust them. But
mind you, this is our first time. Our first. So we tried to do something. Hold on. This is a good shot. I'll let you guys watch and then I'll talk. Pay attention to the camera angles and stuff like that. It's a little bit unconventional from normal AI, but we obviously that facial expression was rough, but this is our first pass. Yeah, anyways, that was the one we made. That was the first one. And then the next one that we're working on is... I want to upload it, but it's very gruesome. Because it's what if Darth Maul trained Anakin? And it's like, I don't even know if it'll be allowed up on YouTube. That's my concern with it. So, I mean, I think I'm going to upload the uncensored version on Facebook for members, and then... Fuck, they might have a problem with it too. Yeah, fuck, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just upload it on YouTube. But it's crazy. Let me show you, actually. Let me get a clip of it, okay? Oh, what the hell? Hold on here. Let me just grab this. Okay, it's downloading.
With a definitive slice, Maul stared at the floor as he heard Obi-Wan's decapitated head fall and roll to his feet. His eyes...
Yeah, I don't know if I can show that shit. It's fucking rough, bro. Like, it's just very, like, vivid and gruesome. It's a dilemma. It's a dilemma. Hey, what's up, Timify? What do you think of anti-AI people? Some of them are Star Wars VAs. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I totally understand because they're concerned that their jobs might be at stake and they won't be paid. So I think if we can create something where, let's say their voices are being used, then, and they're getting paid for it, or like a royalty system, great. You know, like how Disney did their $1 billion deal with Sora, you know, how are they going to use that to ethically pay the actors that they've hired? Right? So that's my thoughts on that. I've also made a point that any AI stuff I'll be doing, I won't be using any of the actors' voices. unless it's a direct rip from the film or a direct rip from the games, like this one that we did was a direct rip from the game. There was nothing AI generated about the voices. I have a lot of voice actor friends, and I just would feel weird about it if I were even to make a little AI project without paying them to if it replicated their voice. So, reacting to something is totally different in my opinion, because I didn't create it. I'm just watching it like everybody else. But if we can find a way to ethically pay the voice actors for their, fan AI work or whatever, then that's cool. I don't think that falls on the fans. I think that falls on the regulations and the corporations that are making the billions, like Disney, like YouTube, Google, to just like they copyright, a hour-long video that has 4 seconds of copyrighted music, they can do the exact same thing with AI voices that are using voice actors, right? So it's very easy for them to take a content creator's work in entirety for like half a second or whatever of copyrighted music, and the whole video is gone to that copyright owner or their studio, rather, not even them. And whatever happens after that, if it's divvied up, I don't know, or goes to the pockets of the actual production team or the studio or the company, I have no idea. But all I see as a YouTuber is that it goes to them and that studio. So they can do the exact same thing, but with voice actors. So AI is going to be here forever now, and until they come up with ethical ways to actually divvy up the money to the corresponding actors, then, what are we supposed to do? Right? But that's on them. That's on them to, just as they do it with the music and all that crap, which I do not agree with. I don't agree with taking a content creator's, hour-long video, because they've done it to me a million times and so many other people, for like 4 seconds of background music that was somewhere in the video, right? If you're walking around, let's say, and there's music's playing and the whole video is gone. It's ridiculous. So if they can do that, then they can do the same exact thing with a voice actor's AI voice that's being used. Just like Disney is investing $1 billion into licensing their characters, they can do the same thing with their voices. So you pay that subscription service, and then some of that gets paid out to the voice actors or whatever it might be. It's the same sort of model that I get paid on YouTube with YouTube Premium, right? So you don't get ads if you sign up for YouTube Premium. It's like, what, $15 or $10 a month or something like that. You don't get any ads on YouTube videos, but then whatever video you do watch, how is that getting divvied up to the content creator that you're watching? So I have an entirely different section of analytics on my YouTube channel that is just YouTube Premium views. And quite frankly, they pay more. So we can find a way to ethically do that. Yeah, great. Cool. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. Can someone tell me a good website to make real juicy AI stuff? In theory, are you going to do this for episode 3? No. I mean, fuck, I've said no, but seeing how advanced AI is becoming, it's like, do I really... What I'd like to do is to take more time to make episode 3 and essentially make more money so that I can use it towards the movie. Like, for example, what Markiplier just did, he spent $3 million on a movie that was his own IP, and it's now made over $31 million. So he 10x'd his investment, right? With me, I've put in, I'd say roughly $600,000 or $700,000 right now into episode 2, and what I'll get out of it is fucking zero. And I do it purely just as a passion project. You could argue, oh, you'll get subscribers, oh, you'll make some saber sales. Do you know how many sabers I'd have to sell to make a profit, a full-on profit of $700,000? Astronomical. Do you know how many views I would have to get to make $700,000? Astronomical. And then how much of that goes to tax? How much of that goes to paying workers? How much of that goes to all of the other fees I have? It is the dumbest business decision I've ever done, but it's not a business decision. It's just a fan fucking doing something that he wanted to do and not giving a crap. And that's why no one else is doing it, because they're not dumb enough. But if you want a good, juicy AI, you're going to have to pay for it. So Higgs field AI is what you should go for, probably. I don't understand people who don't like these. They're cool. If George was still making movies, he would 100% be playing with AI and be pushing ILM to use it to make CGI even crazier. ILM's already using this. Anyone who thinks otherwise is delusional. Yeah. So, and George has spoken on AI. He's talked about how it's literally meant to be used. George was all about finding the cheapest, efficient, most best way to create movies. And he literally invented linear editing. He invented so many different things for us that have changed the way we watch movies, make movies, edit movies today. And he's spoken about AI. And so all these people who want to essentially just say, you know, I truly think that a lot of them just do it to be in on, oh, this means you're a bad person? Oh, okay, well, you know what? I'm against it then. It's like, well, what are you talking about? What are you really saying? Let's get down to it here. Because anyone could just throw out arguments. Right? And sure, their arguments might be valid, but there are things against that to completely throw a wrench in there and be like, make you think a little bit. I've seen a lot of different arguments, and I quite frankly can dismantle all of them with logic. I really think you should use AI to explore George Lucas' original sequel ideas. Have you seen the Luke Skywalker art storyboards? The Skywalker art storyboards. Skywalker art? Yeah. I got to take this off screen because I don't know what, I can't remember what the next scene is. And I just don't want it to be like, yeah, it's bad, bro. It is bad. It is rough. I want to show this. I don't know if I'm going to get kicked off of YouTube. Okay. Fuck. I'll show you this. Star Wars is dead? Yeah, Star Wars is pretty dead. It's never been more dead.
His Jedi killing weapon onto his belt. As he began to walk away, he heard the whimpering of Qui-Gon Jinn, who was still alive, snarking into the distance. He quickly turned, raising...
Fanfiction's about to be crazy. As an artist who's been learning how to use digital art, I think AI is a tool that can be used to make some interesting things, but not art. At this point, I'll never earn anything. You'll never earn anything? What do you mean? Disney Shill says, without George, we would still be using Play-Doh models with stop motion. Yeah. That looks sick. Can't wait to see the full vid. Yeah, you guys haven't seen shit yet, dude. Ah, chat. Oh, fuck. I'm like fighting demons to not. I want to show that piece. I want to show that part. It's just, I don't know what the regulations are. I don't know if I'll get like what else? Have there been beheadings on YouTube? There's been gruesome stuff on YouTube, bro. Like, there's no way that they would fucking try some shit. Would you like Hayden to do an Anakin show named Star Wars Resurrection? No.
both hands as if he were a conductor
Gonna get a little
in
dark
John
here.
Williams
This is
orchestra.
nothing, though.
The two dead Jedi lifted in the air like limp noodles. He motioned his hands over the pit of the generator shaft and let go of the Force, peering over the edge as he watched them float down the tunnel into the unknown. With a definitive slice,
Oh, fuck.
Maul stared at
Fuck.
the floor as he heard Obi-Wan's decapitated head fall and roll to his feet.
Okay, I can't close this because then you're
Eyes
gonna see
glowing
that.
orange, fueled with victorious hatred.
Fuck! Ah! Ah, well, fuck it, dude. You didn't see the worst part, though. The bad part was his head. His actual head and face.
Fueled with victorious hatred, he could feel the dark side flow through him as he stood in the generator complex of the Royal Palace's hangar. No noise but the sadistic hum of his lightsaber. He sheathed his Jedi-killing weapon onto his belt. As he began to walk away, he heard the whimpering of Qui-Gon Jinn, who was still alive, snarking into the distance. He quickly turned,
Yeah, you guys are about
raising
to, like...
both hands.
I'm about to go through all of my most popular fan fictions and make them into movies, essentially.
As if he were a conductor in a John Williams orchestra. The two dead Jedi lifted in the air like limp noodles.
Yeah.
He motioned
Nope.
his hands over the pit of the generator shaft and let go of the Force, peering over the edge as he watched them float down the tunnel
Fuck
into
yeah.
the unknown. With a definitive slice,
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. That's not even that bad. Yeah, because you didn't see the bad part. The bad part is right after this, which I probably will have to blur out because it's literally his decapitated head just on the floor. Why don't you make a Star Wars Theory website for content AI fan films and use the Corridor digital business model? No. Obi No Head Kenobi. Yeah, Vader could make an appearance if they want. I guess. Head-to-head combat. Yeah, it's pretty rough, dude. Yeah, maybe that scene needs to be cut. It's pretty fucked. It's pretty fucked up. Oh well. You want to see a new shot of the Venator? Vades. Vades 2. Alright. Well, that was it. I gotta go upload today's video on the main channel. And I'll see you guys in the next vid. So, hope you all had a good day. Or having a good day. And yeah, thanks for chilling with me for a little bit. See you guys in a bit. Love you.